Dr. Lisa Masterson pioneered the evolution of women's healthcare into the 21st century. A specialist in obstetrics and gynecology, Dr. Masterson has redefined the role of the gynecologist into a family care doctor. She shot to fame on the show The Doctors, where she became a viewer favorite and is an entrepreneur as well, with her own line of shoes, TheraFit. We sat down with the doctor in her offices in Santa Monica to learn her philosophy on life and what motivates her and what the future holds. Well, the first thing I noticed about walking into your office is that it's an old house.
Yeah,
right?
It's a landmark house. And it's right here on the ocean. I mean, we are so fortunate to be able to look out at the ocean and be able to offer this to our patients. What I wanted to do was set up a kind of office where women, it took the fear factor away from seeing your doctor for women, and it was more about taking care of yourself, more about prevention and feeling good about yourself. So when you come in, it's actually a spa. So the first level is my office, and then the second level is where we have the nutritionist when they book an appointment. They can get a facial, they can get a massage. So it's about thinking about you, decreasing stress, because that's involved in a lot of illnesses. And then we also have a personal trainer, so about getting people moving and exercising, not just about weight loss, but it's involved with that too. Because
kind of lifestyle almost.
Lifestyle. It's about lifestyle, and that happens in the home.
Great energy, that's where it all starts. Mm-hmm. Even in your exam rooms, I notice they're set up very home-like.
Yeah, the idea is to make it very friendly, great vibe, it feels good. People want to come back. We have patients come in just to come back and show us their babies and things because they miss us. So
a good family environment, and that's important to you too. I know family's a big deal. I mean, that's one of the reasons you got into being a doctor.
That's absolutely right. It was trying to protect my little brother. He was sick in Louisiana, and there was a doctor who still had two doors. They had a door for blacks and a door for whites. Wow. And I just couldn't believe that you could, health is a human right, that you could separate people based on their color for that. And it just, from that day on, I was like, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to change that. So that was my road into championing equal rights, was through medicine. You're
a person who, instead of complaining about things, you go do it. You make things happen. Like you have your foundation. Mm-hmm. And could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, my foundation is about trying to save mothers all around the world. Basically, it's about decreasing maternal mortality in other countries. And so we go to those places and we try and figure out what problems they have that are keeping the maternal mortality rate high. And it is decreasing. That's the good news. Mm-hmm. And hopefully, I'm doing my little part in there to do that. But, in countries like Sierra Leone, they only have like 6 OBGYNs for the entire country.
That's crazy.
We do things like that, set up clinics.
Well, what's it called? What's
Maternal Fetal Care.
Maternal Fetal Care.
International.
International.
Because we're also about, saving mommies, it saves babies.
Yeah.
So we're about both.
I agree, and I know you've been able to influence people through, having the opportunity to be on television, and you were on the show The Doctors.
Recently, our very own Dr. Lisa Masterson traveled to remote villages in Africa where doctors are desperately needed.
The women in Africa deserve the best medical care. It's a human right, and they deserve to be able to have healthy babies. People don't realize that every minute a woman dies in labor. It's such a wonderful platform to be able to help people all over the world. So we're going to listen to your baby's fetal heart tone. It was great. I mean, the people who I worked with in Africa, they actually could see me on TV and get information from me that way. So it was a fantastic thing.
Well, one of the things I wanted our viewers to find out is, what are the top 3 things women could do to improve their health? I mean, overall.
Get moving. You have to move. It's sort of like if you don't use it, you lose it. Because of the way our lifestyles are going these days, we don't have to move to do anything.
Yeah, call up for food, get on the internet, do whatever, right?
Everything can come to you. So you have to move. Also nutrition. None of us get enough fruits and vegetables, and decreasing stress. There's so much stress from different things, from relationships to family. Stress needs to be decreased, or it can result in hypertension, other kind of illnesses. I think women in particular do this because we take care of the family. We're like the core, and so we don't think about ourselves as much. We think, okay, if we take time for ourselves to relax, then that's a bad thing.
Right.
And now we need to start thinking that as a good thing.
Absolutely. You'll be around longer, you'll think straight, you'll be more effective, and you set a good example for your family, right?
Absolutely.
A stressed out, crazy mom that just, it's no good. It's no good for the world.
No.
The moms are the core of the world in a lot of ways. They sure are. Well, now you're on a new project. It's called TheraFit Shoes. Is that right?
By Dr. Lisa.
By Dr. Lisa.
Correct posture is essential to a woman's health. It helps bring us balance and comfort to everything that we do. I believe in getting women moving. I believe in giving women something that they can actually do, not just telling them to go do something. I realized, you know, I get inspired to move when I feel good about what I'm wearing. I'm a woman, and so I have to feel good about what I'm wearing. So I wanted a shoe that was really comfortable and that was also fashionable, something that I would put on and be excited about going walking or going jogging or doing something in. Wearing correct footwear also helps prevent pain in the feet, legs, hips, and back.
This is like, I mean, hello.
It's adorable, yeah.
It's adorable, super cute. And look at right inside, it says, I don't know if we can see this, but it says Dr. Lisa right there.
I love
That's you, and it has your picture on it. And it's called ClearFit. Now, what are these? Here, I'm going to let you
This is
show
a
me
personal
what's going
comfort
on.
system.
Okay.
And basically, you can adjust them for the cushion. The patented technology is designed for maximum shock absorption. The cushioning in the sole is adjustable for an even softer effect. These are for the person who's on their feet all the time. It's like walking on pillows. They're really comfortable. The microfiber makes it lightweight, breathable.
So that keeps your feet dry.
And this is, again, to encourage women to move. You've got to keep moving to keep it going.
That's right. And this is the way to do it. It never stops with you.
No, like right now I'm working on my podcast, which I'm really excited about. It's called Health and Heals with Dr. Lisa.
So Health and Heals, huh?
And so I get questions from my Twitter and my Facebook. I answer those, or if there's a headline that I think people need to discuss, talk about, have guests on.
People can order that on iTunes?
Yeah, you subscribe on iTunes. It's a free download.
Okay.